We had Harrier helicopters, Apache-ish gunship helicopters over there about 2 miles up to the sky for training exercise. Now, I want the United States of America to delve into that. Why were there 2 Army helicopters floating for about 15 minutes? Yeah, I have military equipment, motherfuckers. I smuggled it in with the help of God. And I used my laser, and they freaked out. I noticed that they were there. I know what military helicopters are. They flew over my old place in Rosevilla. Those are the dual-bladed ones. But why do you think that would be there? Do you think there's any terrorists in this area? Or perhaps anyone they want to kill, that if the truth got out, they'd be afraid? Just ponder that. So if you see any kind of military equipment at the airport, or flying over ahead, or if at night you see some lights in the sky, not a UFO. Aliens aren't here yet, trust me. They want to be to help us out. But no, they want God's Son to do it on his own, right? To make it hard. But as I said earlier, the effect will be, 10 to 40 to 50 billion years of not like intentional torture. It's just, that's what God goes through to try to remake the universe and then start up from scratch. Okay, I need these stars over there to make this, that over there to get gold. You gotta spew it out that way. Swing gravity, do this kind of, swinging. And, well, it is kind of magic. If you play Overwatch, or Overwatch 2, there's this character, Epsilon, he's a big tank guy, but he shoots this crater, and he also shoots these projectiles and can suck orb things back to him. Oh, sorry, I need to have them pretty wiped out because I'm in horrible shape due to being cooped up in the house for too long. But still pushing myself because I feel it's very important now this year that it must be done. So I'm doing my part in going 110%, not just exercising, but getting these ideas out that regardless of all the thoughts in my head that people just say I'm crazy, oh no, they're going to put you in mental institution. Well, here's the thing. I know they won't because they need me. They need me more than I need them. So I know they won't. And that's why they're angry about. It's like, well, we can't do it without him, but we can't trick him into doing something that he doesn't want. Nope. That fire was the last straw, but that proved to me a truth. That it's BS what's happening. Anyone who looked into this would know with chemistry, there was no harm intended with that. See, now, I know physics. I've done experiments with accelerants. I know how far they can go. We've had things, they're not the big ones that you fill up at the, to put on your boat, okay? Those can go across the lake. These ones can maybe shoot up 10, 15 feet. Wouldn't be able to go that way. And there's a creek there. Won't even hit the boat garage or the house. So I'm 100% sure I am not guilty of it, but I did plead guilty because they threatened me with 6 months in jail if it goes to trial and you don't get. And I had the one guarantee of 10 days, and I wouldn't have to keep staying in there and going back and forth to court, which is stressful. Okay. But then that makes me guilty, and then I had to go serve another 10 days up in Lane because they have a rule up there where I can't commit any kind of crime, break the law anywhere, or else they'll put me back in jail again for a crime I did and already served my time for. It's a devil's deal that is not fair, that I did not want, and I'm not guilty of, and it is cruel, and it's not right. When I'm the one who set that fire for help. See, now, most fires are used for a few things: warmth, survival, cooking. To warm yourself up, to party if you're having a bonfire, or to burn some crops to help plant better crops. Well, it does something to the soil. It not fertilizes it, it refreshes it, but that's for farming. There's also fire signal. Oh, they're fucking with my head. The important one, fire signals for emergency situations that someone needs help. That's what that fire was. Now, Colton over there knows exactly, because he's been burning fires. He knows what a danger fire is. Now, how are they supposed to know? Did they ask me, hey, are you okay? Was that fire? Hello? Did you ask what's going on? I was wearing an FBI shirt with the ID, and they're like, no, that's... So where I got it online, those people, that's just all fake FBI. Yeah, it must be the internet. Oh, okay. And if you try to call the FBI, right now, I'm pretty sure they're compromised, because, at least in Oregon, they either don't answer, they hung up on me, and I could tell by their answers that they're not in control, unfortunately, because I reported actual crimes, and what happened clearly wasn't. And smaller things, I'm not even going to talk about the smaller things that didn't bother me. It's the fact that I did that, and they should know and be trained, not just as law enforcement, but as protectors and servers of our community, to serve and protect. They need to serve me health help, like emergency health services. They have psychiatric thing called, what's it called? Cahoots. Hey, you're having mental problems. That means that something's going on around you that's hurting you, and we need to get to the bottom of it. You didn't do that to hurt anyone. You were calling out for help. I was calling out for help. All right? And I'm not going to get it yet, because this is a long time. This is going to be a lengthy thing, because they don't want to admit what's going on. And I've never been one to place blame, right? I'm not just placing them because there's a lot of other people connected, but I want to be good. I want to go have a job, right? Is that good? I can't use a car. Well, what if I do this and buy my own car, Dad? No, because Mom and I have my own plans. That's 100% guarantee they want me stuck in this house. Prove me wrong. Dad, what if I have $2,000? Can I go buy my own? I'm going to go buy my own car. I'm 36 years old. No, but if you do that, you live here, you live under our roof. If you do that, then I'm going to do this. And he threatens me. Is anyone going to believe me because he's a veteran? I've suffered too and did a lot for this country, okay? Yeah, a lot of it might have been online operations, but those are real things. You can control drones from far away, and some people are like, that's just a video game and shit. Sometimes it is, sometimes it is not. And that's what I have to live. That's the reality. And what they make me feel worthless and like I don't have that much fun up there. It's work. I put these videos together. It is stressful every moment of the day. My advice is take your time, investigate it slowly, notice the nuances of everything they move, everything they touch, everything they say that sounds weird. If they move one thing from one place to another, that has more significance than you think, okay? As explained by my last vlog, when my mom was freaked out about me putting the medicine box that was blocking the stairs into, a box on next to the doorway so that my dad wouldn't fall downstairs. I did this for him, even though he has hurt me a lot, all right? And I was trying to help her deal with all the clutter. But she got mad at me for doing that. I said, no, I got to do it my own way. No, I'm mad at you. And I just got out of being in maximum security jail, not being able to talk to really anyone except for you 2 times a day, with food that tasted like nothing, that I'd walk back and forth in my cell. And I know people have been through worse, and I have the mental fortitude because I'm stuck in solitary every day of my life, almost. I go out maybe once or twice a month to get my meds to, the 3-month doctor's appointment. Oh, we need to reschedule. We'll just send it to the pharmacy. So I don't get to talk to anyone, make it hard to find a counselor. When you look into it, you'll see it. I prove you to help me get a counselor's appointment this next week. If you do, I will so go to it. And I have so much to say. I'd be grateful. And I should be back on the OHP plan. But they take you off Oregon Health Plan when you go to jail. Why? I'm still in Oregon, correct? I'm still a citizen of Oregon. Why am I taking off the Oregon health plan, right? That seems weird. So that when I get out and I need my medications that they prescribed, I have to wait till Monday when they're open to renew it to get my meds. Now I'm going to withdraw again for 3 days on meds. It is mental torture. You ask, go ahead, contact Norwegian UN minister. Say that. He's like, yep, congratulations, you found out the United States is actually the most evil country in the world. Not everyone in it, but a big majority. I don't know the percentage because they only have me on a need-to-know basis, but I do believe I can tell they've surrounded me with some good people nearby. And there ain't nothing Trump can do because trying to bomb them would kill me too. That's why I do the walk around. If you're going to kill them, it kills me, and checkmate. You're fucked. No king. This ain't a game. Just to reiterate, no, this is not a movie. This is not for entertainment. This rock-a-doodle-doo, that's the rooster saying, you got it, dude. This is for what's going on in my mind, but also these things are true that happened to me. If you look into it, I have the proof. I can get the public records. You ask the other witnesses, those things happened in jail. I know those things happened to other people because I know they happened to me. The nurse checked me. I was visibly sweaty. I saw the doctor and he was like, but he was locked in a room himself. What kind of doctor in a prison is locked in a cell with only some sheets of paper? Like, this doesn't seem like a doctor's office. He was there, forced to do 24 people like a day. He's like, I'm inundated, but I knew you were an important case, right? Because they figured out that I'm a key that is very crucial and I could be a good thing to it. It's not just so that I can get what I want. Well, actually it is, but not what people think I want what I want. No, I don't want to hurt kids. I don't want to maybe burn some people mentally, but we got to pull together as a community because we could all be happy and live better lives and quell out this evil before it destroys everything that we love. Not for eternity. That's one thing I disagree about with Jesus, but for a really long time. How long stars live. We got a really good thing, and when we're getting close, within this few years where it's crucial, they pop up to do a sneak attack, and little do they know, because they're so ignorant, that they are their own worst enemies. And we need to let them know that they are going to hurt themselves because they don't truly believe that this hell thing exists. They're like, no, that's not going to happen. I can't prove it until it happens to you once. And I don't want my parents to have to go through that or anyone else. So you can believe who you want, but this is my experience, this is my feelings. And as a scientist who went to multiple colleges, studied a lot on my own, not just chemistry, organic chemistry, physics, magnetic reactions, waves, quantum physics, the future of physics, but also theology and why people reacted these ways. Because meaning in life is everywhere when you need it. So that's why I'm out here, not just like Blues Clues, and I'm not looking for Blues Clues, but the outside area. And I know what next Robert's going to get pissed about and yell about is the fact that I have allies that hear me, meaning good humans. So that's the best thing I can end this on. Everyone over there with the goats, and the goats are good too. Even though little goats came out one time and watched me from the driveway play a game. But we'll get into that another time. Yeah. More to come next. May 2nd. Peace out. And please believe me and I'm not asking you to do anything crazy, but look into these things. They cover things up. Okay, yeah, they covered up 9/11 too. I'm not going to try to prove that, but if they could do that, what about all these people that are missing that? Anyways, I'm alive. Love you all.